No one had remembered little Miss Mary. She was all alone because she had never known her parents well. She did not miss them all. She only thought of herself, as she had always done. Where will I live? She wondered. I hope I stay with people who let me do what I want. At first, she was taken to an English family who had known her parents. She hated the untidy house and noisy children, and preferred playing by herself in the garden. One day she was playing her favorite game, pretending to make a garden, when one of the children, Basil, offered to help. Go away, cried Mary. I don't want your help. He danced around and around Mary and sang funny little songs about Miss Mary and her stupid flowers. This made Mary very indeed. No one had ever laughed at her so unkindly. You're going home soon, said Basil, and we're all very pleased you're leaving. I'm pleased too, replied Mary, but where's home? You're stupid if you don't know that, laughed Basil. England, of course. You're going to live with your uncle, Mr. Archibald Carvin. I've never heard of him, and Mary coldly, but I know about him because I heard father and mother talking, said Basil. He lives in a big, lonely old house and has no friends because he's so bad tempered. He's got a crooked back and he's horrid. I don't believe you, cried Mary. But the next day, Basil's parents explained that she was going to live with her uncle in Yorkshire, in the north of England. Mary looked bored and cross and said nothing. Cavern housekeeper Mr. Medlock took the traveled north by train. Mr. Medlock was a large woman with a very red face and bright black eyes. Mary did not like people. Mr. Medlock did not like Mary either. What a disagreeable child, thought the housekeeper, but perhaps I should talk to her. I can tell you a bit about your uncle if you like, she said aloud. He lives in a big house a long way from anywhere. There's a big park around the house and all kinds of garden. Well, what do you think of that? Nothing, replied Mary. It doesn't matter to me. Mr. Medlock laughed. You're a hard little girl. Well, if you don't care, Mr. Cavern doesn't either. He never spends time on anyone. He got a crook back, and you see, and until he married. Married? Repeated Mary, is surprised. Yes, he married a sweet, pretty girl, and he loved her deeply. So when she died. Oh, did she die? Asked Mary, interested. Yes, she died. And now he doesn't care about anybody. If he's at home, he stays in the room and sees nobody. He won't want to see you, so you must stay out of his way and don't Do what you're told. The train journey lasted all day, and it was dark when they arrived at the station. Then there was a long drive to get to the house. It was cold, windy night, and it was raining heavily. After a while, Mary began to hear a strange, wild noise. She looked out of the window but couldn't see nothing except the darkness. "What's that noise?" she asked Mr. Medlock. It's not the sea, is it?" "No, that's a moon. It sounds the wind makes blow across the moor." "It's the sound the wind makes blowing across the moor." "What is a moor?" "It's just miles and miles of wind land with no trees or house. Your uncle's house is right on the edge of the moor." Mary listened to the strange, frightening sound. "I don't like it," she thought. "I don't like it." She looked more disagreeable than ever.